Like, it's good. It can get you back on stage. It can do damage. As in that matchup, we can see it can take Luma out. But if you do it too often in a position where the other person can punish it, it can be just used against you. And if you use it too much, you can just be forced right off stage, as we saw. All right, wow, another game just starting right off. Utopian flying that immediate.
So we got the run back of Riot versus Utopian. Utopian definitely applying the pressure early. It's pretty similar to the last time they played.
Wow.
Riot using those rising nairs, and you can see Utopian's looking to punish those with up airs.
Yeah, Utopian has
So
that.
now Riot has played grounded for the last few interactions. Doesn't hit anything with those bullets.
Yeah, I know. Utopian.
He's able to take out Luma there.
Oh, whoa,
Oh, wow.
whoa, whoa, dang. Reaching, I guess, as he was under the stage. That get-up attack, just nipping him. Yeesh. Talk about a stage spike.
Yeah, that's one of those things where that's not. I don't even think Utopian was going for that. I think that just kind of happened, and I think he was expecting to use get-up attack to Riot on stage, and wow.
Bayo never out, man?
You're never behind. I was just thinking that Riot needs to, definitely keep his composure because this is still very much so doable for him.
Yeah. No, I think because of all this, like, I think Utopian's pretty much warmed up to this Bayo matchup. Has he had?
Takes a small punish for getting rid of Luma. Now he probably has about a good 7 more seconds to like really get something going. I think time's pretty much run out. Luma should come back in about 3 seconds. Yeah, there we go.
Even so, he put on great pressure with up smashes even without Luma. Okay, now we see. Okay, oh wow, that back air just nipping him.
Yeah, that back air, the hitbox on it is just massive, and you really have to respect it. I know Riot wanted to hurry and get back on stage, but couldn't get there quick enough.
Yeah. Oh, talk about Bayo getting edge guarded there.
Hey guys.
Oh, what's up, Yoma?
Oh, so what do we have here?
Apparently we have a Bayo and a Rosalina going on Dreamland here.
We've got game 2, Riot versus Utopian.
Riot's favorite counter pick, the Dreamland, huh?
Oh yeah.
I don't know, like, what do you guys think about, like, what basic attributes does Bayonetta get from here? Because this is his favorite counter pick.
Landing mix-ups.
Landing mix-ups?
When Bayonetta's using her specials, she ends up with all that landing lag. She can at least, create some ambiguity as to where she's going to land. Am I going to go to the ledge? Am I going to land on the ground? Top platform, one of the side platforms. It's a little harder to punish when she's using her resources, so he can use them more freely.
Sorry to interrupt, but that's a
yeah.
Like, Riot was doing really well there, like accumulating damage here and there. Like, he was intercepting every time, like, where Utopian wanted to, like, go through, and he was just clipping him every time with a couple, like, ABK here, Nair here. And, he just got that key witch time. Pretty good.
Yeah, and we see he has a great
Definitely
lead.
a textbook first stock.
Another thing about it's like aggressively, Bayonetta has a good time. If you catch your opponent on top of a platform, you're just that much closer to the ceiling compared to Battlefield, in Dreamland.
Yeah.
So, if Riot catches Utopian on a platform, if it happens a witch twist or something, he definitely could take a stock a lot sooner.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And then, sometimes Bayonetta's just calculate the distance, and that happens.
I think in that scenario, so Riot previously died to back air.
Oh, wow. Just going for the neutral.
Fairly early. I think that was game 1.
That's pretty sick.
Oh, wow. Just take him off the top again?
Nice.
Wow.
That was sick.
That was a great answer from Riot.
Yeah. He was right there at the platform, so he could immediately react. So he just did witch twist into that up air.
Yeah.
That was pretty sick.
And like Zero Suit, I think Bayo can also benefit from extending combos on platforms.
Yeah. Like, we all know that Bayonetta gets increased lag for every time she uses one of the special moves. So the sooner you land on any kind of landing, the better it is for Bayonetta. So I can totally see how Dreamland or Battlefield could benefit Bayonetta.
Right.
So, so the score is what, 2-1 right now?
1-1.
1-1?
We're all tied up.
Okay, this is game 3 then.
It's best of 5.
Currently I can only see just one scoreboard. Yeah.
So, Utopian yet to take any damage this game. Can't say the same for Luma. Okay. Gets a straight hit there. But Utopian at this point should be looking to figure out what's the setup that's going to take the stock. What's happening here is Bayonetta is accumulating rage.
All right, this is the chance. He needs this. Oh.
Almost finishes that conversion. Doesn't read that.
Oh, wow. Double hit from the Luma and Maroon.
Utopian was SDIing to the right as opposed to SDIing up. So he popped out that way.
Oh, trying to catch that.
You really have
recovery.
a lot of options with your SDI versus Bayonetta.
You know, it's what's really impressive is how Utopian just like adapted and just like it's basically nailing any attempt of the landing every time, and just like he's just catching Riot every time right now.
I mean, it's certainly a difference of stages too. I mean, this stage, periodically is dangerously close to FD, in which there's really nowhere for you to run and hide and have a landing mix-up. You either retreat to the ledge and you're getting ledge guarded. Charges that I guess he beat a spot dodge? Is that what that was?
Yeah, that was a spot dodge. He got the spot dodge.
You know, you just have an Egyptian god coming out of the portals. You know, if you charge it, it's definitely somebody's gonna feel and go sent to the Shadow Realm.
I'm actually not sure what within the confines of this game made him think that spot dodge was going to come. I think that might have been more of a player thing. These guys have played each other for a while, so he might have had that sort of. Utopian is likely to spot dodge in this scenario. He might have had that scouted out.
I got a question. Does Riot does he usually use bullet arts in any way, or like especially in this matchup? Because
not frequently. I don't think he gets much mileage out of it in this matchup.
Like the only reason why I'm asking is because once he sends Rosalina outside, he can force her to go lower than what she usually can.
Usually, if he wants to force to go low, he goes for neutralers off stage.
Yeah, all right.
Rosalina is pretty much almost always going to go low anyway. It's just a matter of when are they going to come up with a button, or are they going to just snap the ledge right away?
Yeah, like I've seen plenty of drop down up airs.
Right.
Trying to catch unsuspecting people on the ledge.
Well, that Luma was dangerously separated. Those are the ones that when you get hit by that back air, you're sent right into the blast zone.
Yeah.
All right. Don't be surprised if we don't see see Utopian call out something with an up smash now.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Okay. Goes for a dash attack instead.
Oh, okay.
Nice. We see Riot's on dash attack.
Wow.
Wow. Drift. Yeah, nowhere to go.
Followed his drift.
He called out that air dodge, dude. He waited.
Exactly.
Rosalina's air dodge is pretty damn good, and he actually managed to time it right. That's really impressive.
I mean, it's
really
not
clutch.
Even it's not even so much of the timing as it is the fact that when characters like Rosalina and Mewtwo and Ness air dodge, they can still drift.
Mm-hmm.
An average character air dodges and they're sort of stuck in a downward trajectory, but he followed that drift very well.
Right. Oh.
Now we're on game 4. Riot is up 2-1.
Wow, we just see Utopia open up, trying to get more follow-ups off that. Need more up smashes over here.
Pretty much every game except for game 2, Utopian has had this opening. He's had a very strong opening, and he hasn't really been able to close it out.
Oh. Yeah, right there, Riot was stuck in the recovery animation, so he took it down there for his troubles. Oh, which back within.
Making that wall option?
Yeah.
Doesn't react to the air dodge there. Don't be surprised if we see that a similar scenario where Riot will just wait for the air dodge and then continue his upward combo string.
Yeah, because Utopian has been using air dodge quite a bit to escape from those combos.
We saw him do that earlier tonight versus Dyer, so we definitely know he has that sort of punish mix-up in his toolkit.
That neutral contesting that up smash. We see trying to go get him. That one fair just canceling out that move, that startup.
Oh, there we have Bullet Art now forced to go low.
There we go.
See, that's the kind of idea I was going for. That you can, since you're forcing the Rosalina to go low, you're basically making him wave. You're constricting her up B angles, so it makes it a lot easier to use your pillar and intercept. So, now this is quite even. What?
Ooh,
yeah.
The up air
yeah.
coming down
with
from
that
the
up air.
Yeah, that was a pretty fresh up air, and right with the Luma.
Yep. Yeah, that's sort of the Recovering low sucks for Rosa, but they do have that highly disjointed, especially with Luma present, highly disjointed up air. Sort of give
trying to get
themselves
the air
a little
dodge
space.
read. Almost got it. Now we see Utopian in a great advantage state, even with all this rage, nearly
He's
the max
definitely
rage.
held. He's held right into the corner for a considerable amount of time.
Oh, that bullet art. Yeah.
Catches him with the tail end of that bullet art.
Hey, man, it works.
Able to clutch out that stock.
Oh.
Ooh, wow.
So
wait for the
Utopian
air
just
dodge.
one stock away from third place. See if he can force a game 5.
Oh, he's air dodging. Very
Here's the air dodge.
very
Riot
panicky.
needs to eliminate Luma as soon as possible if he wants to go ahead and clutch this one out. Close this one out, I should say.
Oh, there we go. He gets Luma out of the picture now. Let's see what offense he can now present to Utopian. Now Lumaless Rosa.
Like Riot has been really struggling to like get an opening because Utopian has been doing really well, like dashing in, dashing out, mixing up when he wants to go in, and Riot has been just being been whiff punished a lot in these exchanges. So like Utopian's doing really well, keeping Riot in his own rhythm, and that's it. Like. It was mostly about like he was misleading Riot to when it was his turn to attack, and every time he would like attack, it was either he got stuffed and he got whiffed, whiff punished. So UtopianRay really adapted really hard after just losing that first stock.
Very nice.
Yeah, he definitely adjusted his spacing to do that. So instead of like committing to an option, he would commit to a certain space on the stage. What would happen is there was a space that was like sort of in Riot. He would sort of siege Riot's comfort zone and force him to pick an option so that he could find those whiff punishes.
Talking about season comfort zones over here, we see that Dreamline counter pick coming in from Riot. See him take now reverse that strong front that Utopian has.
I'm guessing Utopian's banning Lilat for this
Yeah.
for this stage to be picked.
Like he would ban Lilat, and we know that Riot probably would not want to go to FD.
Absolutely.
Definitely would not benefit him at all.
No, as we've seen Utopian consistently catch landings over and over again.
Oh, just by a couple of
Riot
centimeters.
won on this stage, so Utopian didn't have to let him take him here.
Yeah,
So I'm
like
guessing he's thinking this is a better alternative than Town as well.
like I have a question in terms of rules. Like usually if you win, you can't go back, right?
DSR, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that you can't go back. It's that the person who lost on that stage doesn't have to doesn't have to play on there again.
Yeah. But like he just said okay. That doesn't really. Oh,
Wow, catching the
Yeah,
air
just
dodge.
That air dodge.
yeah.
Rosa in her up airs.
Utopian sitting at 77%.
This is game 5, so I can totally see if either one gets a frustrated, you lose. Oh, down tilt. Yeah.
Finds the down tilt.
Good awareness. He actually waited because he probably had like he moved back. He made sure to get the best hitbox for that down tilt to then later follow up with a up smash.
Yep. Riot, wisely knowing exactly how much time he had with that witch time to wait and get that down tilt.
Yeah, but man, now Utopian getting this pressure once again on him. So we've seen time and time again in these games.
Riot, electing to use his special to, do damage to Luma, but every time he's done it, he's taken like 30%, like all 3 times. He's gotta wonder whether that's really worth the trade. If he gets rid of Luma very soon and then converts and wins the game, then sure.
Whoa!
Wow!
Wow, that was such a clutch
Wow!
So that's a lot of percent from that
That
bat
was-
within.
That was the difference.
Oh!
Wow, forward smash catching
He
the
lives,
but
he
he's
lives.
living, he's living. All right,
Lives
trying to
from
catch
that
that.
Okay, he has no jump, so he's forced to do this up B. All right.
Surprised
he was-
Riot didn't wait for that roll.
Oh, trying to duff.
Oh,
wow.
holding the.
Pushes him away.
This is so really close. And
Oh, Luma jab's trying to come
Could
in.
be anyone's game.
Up smash.
yeah,
And
that's
there
very
it is
unsafe.
again.
That's very unsafe. Like if he managed to connect